The widow's shame. The wind keened across the barren homestead, a mournful sound that seemed to echo Evelyn Ward's hollow chest. She stood by the frost-rimmed window of the small attic room, arms wrapped tightly around her children. Below, her in-laws moved through the parlor like ghosts made of iron, their voices sharp even through the wooden floorboards. 6-year-old Clara pressed her face into Evelyn's wool skirt, while 4-year-old Eli clutched a worn wooden toy to his chest. Neither spoke. They knew better. You think you can just stay here forever? Judith Ward's voice rang out suddenly, slicing through the silence like a whip. Evelyn's grip on Clara tightened. She didn't cry anymore. Grief had bled her dry. It had been 5 weeks since the military courier brought news of Samuel's death, killed in a skirmish somewhere near the Cheyenne border. A simple telegram. No body. No ceremony. Judith had not wept. Abel, her husband, had merely nodded and muttered something about the wages of poor choices. Evelyn had expected mourning. Instead, she was met with judgment. You are always bad luck, Judith hissed that morning. You bewitched our son with your silence and sad eyes. Look where that's gotten him. Gone. And you, still breathing. Evelyn didn't reply. What defense could she offer to people who'd always seen her as a burden, never a wife? Later that afternoon, Eliza, a kind neighbor and one of Evelyn's few allies, had visited under the pretense of bringing broth. She lingered too long, waiting until Judith left to fetch firewood. I shouldn't say this, Eliza whispered, glancing around nervously, but I feel you deserve to know. Samuel, he was seeing someone else. A girl in town. Judith knew. Everyone did. I didn't believe it myself until I saw them with my own eyes. The day before he left for the frontier, he told her he wouldn't be coming back to you. Evelyn stood frozen, not because it shocked her, but because it didn't. Samuel had been a stranger long before his death. Cold hands, cold heart, warm smile only for others. That night, Evelyn didn't sleep. She lay between her children, wide-eyed, staring at the rafters. Eliza's words sank deep, not as a betrayal but as permission, to stop mourning a man who'd never truly been hers. At dawn, Abel came with a decision already made. You need to leave. You've worn out your place here. You're not family anymore, and we're not feeding you through winter. But the children, she began. They can go with you. Or not. That's your business. He didn't even look at her when he said it. And just like that, she was outside, a threadbare shawl wrapped around her shoulders, carrying a canvas bag with half a loaf of bread, a tinderbox, and a folded quilt. Clara held her hand. Eli trailed behind,